Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and call to order the regular meeting of the Oakdale City Council, February 24th, 2026. Sarah, will you please take the roll?
Councilmember Moore?
Here.
Councilmember Morcom?
Here.
Councilmember Severson?
Here.
Councilmember Rich?
Here.
Mayor Zabel?
Here. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. First up on the agenda tonight's approval of the agenda. Council members, no changes in front of us. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda as presented? There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the agenda is adopted. Next up, approval of minutes, 2 sets in front of us tonight. First up, workshop minutes from February 10th. Council members, any changes or corrections here? I'll look for motion.
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And those minutes are adopted. Next up, regular meeting minutes, February 10th, 2026. Any changes or corrections here? I'll look for motion.
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And those minutes are adopted. We do have a public hearing in front of us tonight, a new liquor sales license approval for Oak Marsh Golf and Event. Staff presentation. Anything?
Yeah, I'll take this, Mr. Mayor and Council. Thank you. This is a liquor license approval as a change in ownership for Oak Marsh Golf Course. This liquor license is to accommodate the new owners. This will be for 1 month, and then it'll come back again with all the other licenses April 1st. But this is just to accommodate those changes, and the new owners are here tonight as well.
Great, thank you. Anybody have any questions for Chief Wold? All right, seeing none at this time, I'm going to go ahead and open the public hearing. This is an opportunity for anybody in the audience joining us to step up to the podium and speak on this agenda item only. If you would like to do so, please step on up, state your name and address for the record, and proceed with your comments. Seeing none, I'm going to go ahead and close the public hearing, bring it back up to council. Council members, can I get a motion?
Mr. Mayor, I will move we approve the issuance of a new on-sale intoxicating liquor license and on-sale Sunday license to Oak Marsh Golf and Event LLC, DBA Oak Marsh Golf Course at 526 Inwood Avenue North for the current term, which expires March 31st, 2026.
There's a motion. Councilmember Moore, would you like to make the second?
Second.
There we go. Motion and a second. Final comments. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That liquor license is granted. Open forum. This is the time on our agenda for anybody joining us that wants to talk about anything that's on your mind. Same rules as the public hearing. Please step up to the podium, state your name and address for the record, and share with us whatever you would like. All right. Seeing none, let's move into consensus motions. Short list. Kevin, it's because you're running the show, right? What got missed? 2 in front of us. Anybody want to pull either of those for individual consideration? No. All right. Can I get a motion to approve as presented?
I'll make a motion to approve as presented.
There's a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And motions A and B are approved. Parks and Rec is our only advisory body that met since our last meeting. Councilmember Morcom, what are they working on?
Yeah, no, we had an appreciation dinner for that group, so that was wonderful to hear their feedback. We also had a presentation from LHB about new parks that are going to be worked on here in Oakdale. So we've got design for Tower Park, Golfview Park, a lot of work going on to Tanner's, and a big part of the conversation was public engagement. So there's going to be a huge push for public engagement from the public for those parks. There'll be individual open houses, there'll be pop-ups at different events. So a lot of conversation about exciting changes to parks in Oakdale.
Fantastic. No award bid tonight, so we'll move into engineering. We have one item in front of us. Mr. Gitzloff, come on down and walk us through this agenda item, please.
Yes, good evening, Mayor and Council. Andy Gisloff, not an engineer, Community Development Director.
You can
filling in
moonlight,
for-
right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
Just got to clarify that. Filling in for Brian Bachmeyer tonight on this item, which is ownership, operation, and maintenance agreement for assets constructed with the Gold Line Bus Rapid Transit. This is the last of 3 agreements with Met Council for infrastructure constructed as part of the project. The signal agreement and the 4th Street Bridge agreement were already complete. This one is the most meaty of the agreements. It includes stormwater, underground utilities, trails and sidewalks that were constructed, roadway pavement, curving, guardrails, fences, retaining walls, lighting, signage, striping, snow removal, and landscaping. This agreement, and actually this entire batch of agreements, was started discussions back in April of 2024 at the staff level. And really Brian Bachmeyer was the lead on that under the guidance of Administrator Chris Volkers. One of the great things about that was when we got to February of 2025, we got some really clear direction and intent from council on where we might be willing to negotiate and where we'd be willing to hold the line. Most, if not all, those conditions were accepted. The final agreement language has been reviewed by legal counsel as well. In general, we followed a but-for test. So basically, any improvements that we likely would have done as part of normal maintenance or capital improvement plans, those would fall in the responsibility of the city. But improvements that were only done as part of the BRT project, those would be the ones that would fall under Met Council. So in the end, Met Council will own and operate the BRT system, the station improvements, including landscaping, sidewalks, lighting, fences, retaining walls, to accommodate that, 2 stormwater basins, related stormwater improvements, BRT signage and pavement striping. And then the city will own and maintain infrastructure within the city right away, including water, sanitary, storm, sidewalks, trails, lighting, fencing, guardrails along Tanner's Lake, a retaining wall, 6 stormwater basins. Our city engineer has done an analysis of the financials on this and determined that we're replacing a lot of aging infrastructure, so there might even be a initial cost savings here with when it comes to maintenance, and then in the long term, relatively would be about equal. There will be a couple additions, like we've added a few more trails and sidewalks now, more maintenance requiring for things like snow plowing, but those were requests that were made as part of the city and then are also consistent with our bike and ped plan. Mayor, council, I'd be happy to answer any questions. And then the action before you is to authorize the mayor and city administrator to sign the agreement.
Thank you, Andy. Council members, any questions for Mr. Getzloff? All right, I'll look for motion.
Make a motion to authorize the mayor and city administrator to sign the ownership and maintenance agreement for assets constructed with the Gold Line Bus Rapid Transit Project within the city of Oakdale.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I'll be voting no. And that authorization is granted 4-1. Let's check in with our city attorney, Jim.
Mr. Mayor, members of council, nothing specific to report, but happy to answer questions.
Council members, any questions for Jim? All right, let's check in with our acting interim. What do you prefer, acting city administrator?
I'm not sure.
All right.
I'm not sure what it is. Yeah.
Babysitter? Okay, yeah.
Actually,
Wold.
Assistant City Administrator Jake Foster will take this tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Jake, please walk us through this.
All right. Good evening, Mayor and Council. The item I have before you is a legislative services agreement or lobbying services with the firm Flaherty and Hood. As in past years, when it has necessitated, we have retained lobbying services for various needs. Largely, Flaherty and Hood would steward our 2026 legislative priorities forward at the legislature with kind of a primary focus on our bonding requests. So those are for the standalone pedestrian bridge at 40th Street and some financial support with the replacement of some substantial water mains throughout the city. Furthermore, they also can supplement staff resources in tracking legislation. There are a lot of bills introduced, and as they're there tracking at anything that could pertain to the city of Oakdale, they can help us retain some visibility on. The action before you is requesting that the mayor and city administrator execute the 2026 Oakdale Legislative Services Agreement with Flaherty and Hood, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Council members, any questions for Mr. Foster? All right, who'd like to make the motion?
I'll make the motion to authorize the mayor and city administrator to execute the 2026 City of Oakdale Legislative Services Agreement with Flaherty and Hood, PA.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion a second. Final comments. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That authorization is given. Thank you, Jake. Thank you. Council presentations. Council members, anybody have any tonight? What down here? All right, just a few from the city. Sadly, as of last Friday, February 22nd, all Oakdale outdoor rinks and warming houses are now closed for the season. We just couldn't make it work anymore. Conditions are no longer suitable for repairing and maintaining ice, and of course, safety is always top of mind. So for safety, please stay off of ice surfaces. We really do appreciate everybody who came out and took advantage of that great outdoor amenity for however short a time we had them. Also, a big thank you to our city staff, the temporary seasonal staff that staff the warming houses, as well as our public works staff and recreation staff for everything they did to make those rinks available. Just two Oakdale indoor markets remain for the season on Saturday, March 7th and Saturday, March 21st from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Discovery Center. It's a great opportunity to shop local from local vendors offering a variety of items. We hope to see you there. A reminder about C-Click Fix. This is an app that Oakdale uses that allows citizens to report non-emergency concerns and issues throughout our community. Stats are always fun. In the first year that the city had this available for our residents in 2024, the city was able to resolve 376 issues that were submitted by residents. Last year, in 2025, that climbed to 565 issues submitted by residents. We really do appreciate every time a resident submits a ticket for a pothole, a burned out street light, graffiti, because it just allows our staff to respond to those issues so much quicker, and really truly makes this community a better place to live, work, and play. And so a big thank you to the residents that use that app. We hope more do that because it just makes our city look better. Anybody can download the C-Click Fix app, visit the App Store or the Google Play Store. It's free. It's free to download. It's free to create an account. You can submit tickets anonymously. I know that's a question I've gotten quite a few times. People didn't want their name associated with it, so you can do that as well. But we hope everybody will check that out. Finally, the city is hiring. We have quite a few current employment opportunities available on our city website, oakdalelemon.gov. If you are interested in checking those opportunities out, you can just visit the website, select employment, and they will all be right there, and you can apply to join our team, which would be great. Pay the bills. We have a claims roster in front of us, February 11th through February 24th, $3 million and change. Council members, are there any claims that we need to pull for additional information? No. Seeing none, can I get a motion?
Make a motion to approve claims as presented.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the bills are paid. Next up on the agenda is a closed session. This agenda item is to conduct a closed meeting with the city attorney to discuss matters protected by the attorney-client privilege pursuant to Minnesota Statute 13D.05 Subdivision 3B relating to the pending lawsuit between the City of Oakdale and Oakdale Marketplace LLC. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to the city attorney for a brief comment.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, Member Council, I've concluded that it's, I'd like to meet with you in closed session to discuss this pending litigation and the need for me to discuss with you in confidence some of the issues and other matters relating to the lawsuit outweigh the need for the public to be in attendance. So that's the reason for this. So you should just adopt the motion as read by the mayor.
At this time, I'm going to make a motion to close the meeting pursuant to Minnesota Statute 13D.05 Subdivision 3B to discuss matters protected by the attorney-client privilege relating to the lawsuit pending between the City of Oakdale and Oakdale Marketplace LLC. Can I get a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Oppose. The meeting is now closed to the public. For anybody watching us online, we are going to be going to a separate room for this conversation, so the live stream on the city's website and YouTube will be ending at this time and won't be coming back because we'll just come back and adjourn. So this is where the live stream will be ending.